What's up, guys? This is Anime Devil here, and I got a original idea. Alright. So, I was searching from the internet, saying, what if Naruto was Kenshi? I first had a video idea of Sub-Zero, but I noticed, Sub-Zero wasn't available for being a original idea.
And
I was gonna give him the ice release and his parents. So, alright, let's get into it, alright? So, I already know how this is gonna go down, alright? I can see it in my mind. So, Naruto, right here. Naruto is gonna be... Alright, Naruto is just a normal kid, just chilling, But, this is how Naruto was born, alright? He was born as the same way, alright? So, Naruto, as soon as he comes out the womb, you wanna know what's wrong with him?
Yeah.
He's blind. He's a blind child. He can't see. He's a blind baby. Blind. Yep. And that's how Naruto becomes blind. Alright? So, I'm just giving him all the powers from Mortal Kombat X. Alright? Alright? So, Naruto comes out blind. They don't know what to do, but the masked man attacks. The masked man, alright? Big fat boy. Big fat masked man. I'm just kidding. This masked man comes out. He says, yoink. And yoinks the child away. He says, you gotta save one of them. Can't just be them. So everything goes as canon.
And
No! Everything goes as canon, and yeah. So when he was 4 years old, alright, he's a prodigy. He's a silent prodigy. He's like the person in the back, just quiet. The quiet kid.
Wanna know? Smart.
You always gotta get. You always have to be friends with a quiet kid at school. It's not because they're gonna shoot up the school. It's because, they're the strongest person there. The quietest person gets the most bitches, and he's the strongest.
What? I've been quiet for.
Nah. So let's get into it. So, when Naruto's 4 years old, he still hated, so, Naruto, alright, sees this blade. They say the owner says, just take it. I don't need you here, and I don't even want it anymore. So, what Naruto gets is, he's not a robot. That's just the only picture of a samurai that is somewhat like Kenshi. So even though it doesn't look like him. This blade is a cursed blade. Alright? It's red. Alright? As soon as Naruto gets it, it's red. It's glowing. Alright? It's possessed. Naruto has no idea what's going on with this blade. Alright? He brings it back home. He says, I'm not able to wield it because it's too big for him. He's like 4 years old. He's not going to be able to like,
Stab someone with it.
like, take it out of its case and then puts it back in, and he's behind them. You know how that goes. Person always dies in that situation. So let's fast forward to when he was 12. Naruto, alright, learns a few moves with his katana. Sexy jutsu. People hate Naruto.
Like in the show?
Yep. Like a cannon, everyone hates Naruto. Even Sasuke and Sakura. Even though he's quiet.
And,
Naruto. Naruto was so happy to get out of the academy. Naruto is back with Team 7. Still with Team 7.
And Sakura.
So Naruto has a samurai armor now. Yeah, boy. Samurai armor. And yes, he does have 2 swords. Let me tell you what Naruto has real quick. So he has advanced smelling, hearing, touch. Because he's blind. Yeah, and he's beat up. So he has to do something, he's fucking blind. He can't see nothing.
He does.
He actually can't see stuff, alright? Daredevil?
Yeah.
His power is to see stuff when he stomps, like any noise happens. So, when noise goes on, he can see, alright? So, yeah. So, Naruto has telekinesis. He gets the Rinnegan powers, technically, at this point. He can push, pull. He even can summon fucking demons out of telekinesis.
And lift someone in the sky and slice them up.
Yeah, he can technically do anything. His telekinesis powers is stronger than the Rinnegans, and yeah. So, let's get into it. So, Naruto. Kakashi says this is gonna be easy. One kid is blind. The other kid is ignorant. I forgot how to say it. And the other kid, well, she's weak. She's garbage. She's absolute garbage. Why is she ain't dead? Why is Naruto dying? Wow. Sakura over here. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. So, let's just get into it. He says, this should just be a special ed class then. So, Kakashi comes at Naruto. Naruto hears this, so he's able to see. So, he moves out the way while slicing Kakashi's arm off. Naruto brings it back because shit. He's gonna die to blood. He's gonna die having not very much blood. Alright? So, he brings it back, and then he punched Kakashi right. He punches him right in the face, takes the 2 bells, and then gives it to Sakura and Sasuke. Sasuke says, I thought you were blind, Naruto. Naruto says, I am blind. So yeah. So a mysterious figure, right?
Tomorrow?
No. Mysterious figure comes. Steals something. He steals the Rinnegan.
From who?
From someone. From Nagato. He steals one of the Rinnegan from Nagato. And he puts it in his third eye socket.
Wait, is the guy has like the arm?
No.
Has all the shoving on?
No. And then goes to a different dimension. Yep.
Do you want him out?
So, what I'm doing right now, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing right now. So, from what if Naruto was evil? He destroyed Naruto in a battle and takes the two tails, I believe. So, Naruto gets destroyed, gets the two tails. Yeah, it's that same guy. And now he takes the Rinnegan from Nagato. So he travels to a different dimension. I ain't gonna tell y'all anything what happens because as soon as you know, I'm planning something big right now. Like, I have a full, like, you know, in Endgame and Infinity War, how Infinity War...
And was Thanos dead?
No, Infinity War... Thanos kills someone. He kills everyone. It's 50%. And then he dies.
Naruto?
So yeah. What I'm doing is something real special. I'm planning something. Planning something beyond y'all's comprehension. I forgot how to say it, but yeah. I would come and like and subscribe if you want to see that, though. So, Naruto. I thought you were blind. I am blind. Naruto says. And then lifts Kakashi up. It says, call me Kenshi. From now on. So, Kenshi. That's his name. That's Naruto's name. His birth name was Naruto. But now his name is Kenshi. Getting sad here. So, Naruto. They go on the first mission. Naruto has been trained by Kakashi to hyper his smell, his ear, his senses, all his senses, alright? Even lick, alright? As soon as he licks blood, alright? He's able to smell it and trace it down. As soon as he smells someone, he's able to trace them down. And his punches hurt more than a blade stabbing someone. And it doesn't even make them bleed, alright? So it's just interrogation purposes. Alright? Am I right, Evan? Yes. So, he's in the land of the waves. Naruto is not very good at learning, well, ninjutsu, like fireball, but I'll tell you his chakra natures. His chakra natures are, wind.
I thought it was going to be lightning.
Let me get to it real quick. Wind, lightning, and, fire.
Oh snap!
So he has storm release. All right. If y'all don't know what storm release is, it's from the Namikaze clan. Nazakage, the Kazi clan has storm release. Alright? If y'all just didn't know that, it's just new information that I found out like a couple days ago. So yeah. So they go to Naruto has Shindori too, so he's able to put it in his blade. So Naruto goes to the land of the waves, alright? So, land of the waves, he goes, the land of the waves escort says, are these the special ed kids? And then as soon as he says that, he feels blood coming out of his mouth. He says, what just happened? He doesn't even know what happened. He wasn't chopped in half. He was just punched straight in his stomach. He says, Naruto says, why does everyone call me special? Because you're fucking blind.
Sasuke says?
Yeah, Sasuke says that.
Because you're blind.
He says, oh yeah, and then laughs it off. And the guy, the Land of the Waves guy, he's just, he's on the ground, boys. Oh, and he does learn Shadow Jutsu.
And Sexy Jutsu, he made?
No. He has no point in learning it. He can't learn it, Evan.
Why?
Because he's fucking blind. He can't see those pictures. So he would never learn it. And I doubt he knows the blind alphabet. Because it doesn't even exist yet. And if you didn't know, I actually don't know that. I don't even know the blind alphabet either. So I'm not gonna make him know the blind alphabet. Because that is an actual real thing. It's those little balls, and they put their fingers and slide it.
Why did?
And then, while they read it like that.
Why did my school think I was blind?
So, Naruto goes on the mission. Zabuza throws a sword at Naruto. Naruto could hear it and then dunk down before anyone noticed the sword was coming. But they did go down. So Naruto runs, teleports behind Zabuza with Shadow Clone Jutsu. He used Shadow Clone Jutsu to corner him, and then he pulled out the sword. One of them does this technique. He says, telekinesis pull, and then he pulls him all the way to him. He gets his sword ready, floats him in the air, alright, makes him float, and then charges him, like he jumps in mid-air with sword in front of him like a rhino. So he calls this the rhino charge, alright. He does a lot of techniques instead of, ninjutsu, because he doesn't really know them because he can't read from the scrolls. So that's the only disadvantage Naruto's at. So Naruto does the rhino charge, the charging rhino, and he impales Zabuza through his heart. And Naruto's sword is special. It's a cursed sword, though. So this sword, as soon as it gets blood on it, it's more stronger. Alright? Like, it's more sharper.
Shing.
So, like, if I say you put water on the sword and then you swing it at someone, it's not gonna hurt because, well, the water was not sharp. This is a normal sword, though. So, these sword, if you pour water on it, anything that it touches, alright, gets sharper. So, it has to specifically be on the sword. And it has to be thrown by the sword. So, yeah. That's the only catch of doing the sword. Using the sword. So, yeah. So, Naruto sees Haku. And he always had, well, what? Oh, and it drains life energy. Yeah. It makes you die faster unless if you're chosen. Naruto is chosen because he feels the same pain as the sword. Because the sword has billions of human souls inside them. And they're super powerful. They were all blind, too. So, yeah. Naruto pours water on his sword and then flings it at Haku. Billions of little sharp drops of water. She looks up, seeing, what is this? And then he makes shadow clones out of these waters. He makes water clones, and then they turn into raindrops. And these are still sharp. And he does multi-shadow clone jutsu, surrounding her, and then they all impale her, killing her off.
Shing.
Yep.
And Zabuza gets mad.
Nope, Zabuza is dead still.
Oh.
So yeah, the Land of the Waves is done because Naruto is a very powerful opponent. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Even though he is blind, alright? He's blind. Blind as a bat, boys. Even though bats aren't blind. But so, Naruto. Sasuke says, "How are you so powerful, Naruto?" Naruto says, "I'm blind."
Blind. Yes,
and then walks away.
I'm blind.
Yeah. So, Naruto, as soon as this happens, he goes to sleep. Alright? Goes home, goes to sleep. He does get his reward, which is a bridge. A bridge named after him. So, yeah. Naruto goes home, sees Kurama. He says, "Kurama. Is this Kurama?" He says to him, to himself. Kurama says, "Yes, it is me, the Nine Tails. Soak in my evilness." He can't even see, so he's like, he turned around and said this. He said, "Well, what is going on? I can't see, I'm blind." He says, "Turn around." Kurama says, "Turn around, you fucking idiot." Thinking Naruto is retarded.
Turn around, you idiot.
So Naruto turns around and then Kurama says, "You're blind? Really? Huh. Looks like my new host, I'm not able to see through. I'm not able to see through his eyes. Damn." Kurama gives him eyes so he can see Kurama. But he still doesn't want eyes because he thinks having eyes, it doesn't matter if you have eyes or don't, because if you can be strong, if you don't have eyes, you can't talk or anything. If you have a disadvantage, you could still be strong. So yeah, Naruto believes in that a lot. So he sees Kurama. For the first time, he's able to see through his eyes. But his eyes are closed because he doesn't know how to open his eyes. Kurama says, "Lift up your eyelids, damn it." He does this by itself and then says, "Oh, that's how you open your eyes. I'll keep remind myself." So Naruto does not have the driest eyes in the land. He can see very good. So Naruto.
But he has the nine-tails eyes?
Nah. He doesn't have any eyes. And I'm not gonna make him have eyes. I'm gonna keep him blind. So Naruto greets Kurama. Kurama says, "Hi, Naruto. Well, I'm the one that people hate, not you."
But me?
Naruto says, "Well, if you're trapped inside me, why not be friends?" Kurama says, "What?" And then says, "Okay, let's be friends." But he was being serious about this. So Naruto released the seal, goes back home, and then goes to sleep. Alright? But Kurama was laughing, saying, "He will release the seal. Now it's time for you to die!" And then Naruto says, "Really?" And then removes his eyes. He says, he pours some water on he pours acid on his sword. He does the same technique, but with acid. So, let's say this Pacific acid has poison in it. Poisons the Nine-Tails as soon as it hits. And he burns, too. So, don't touch that. Yeah. And that's how Naruto befriends the Nine-Tails. The Nine-Tails would train Naruto because, well, he knows. Well, he needs training since he is fucking blind. And no one's gonna train him because they think it's a curse, because the fourth Hokage was not blind, but he died for Naruto. So that's why they think Naruto is a devil child. So Naruto been training with him, for a very long time. He learns, lightning blade, Shindori, fireball jutsu, water style, water bullets, gale palm, Rasengan, cloaking. He even learns a little bit of transformations. Alright, yeah. And that's pretty much it, Yeah. So, Naruto actually learns how to spawn swords out of nowhere. His swords. Naruto speaks to his swords every single day because they have many stories. Sometimes they would crack up Naruto. Some of them actually teach Naruto wisdom. Alright? And manners. So yeah. Naruto all around is pretty OP. Pretty OP. So yeah. That's how Naruto actually is. He's 12 years old. My boy the boys. So yeah.
Wait, is the Hokage the...
Nah, his dream is to actually be not evil, but he wants to travel the world, create books.
Not to be...
Like Jiraiya.
Not to be the Hokage?
Yeah. He wants to be he wants to be sensei. He wants to be the sensei of the hidden myths. Yeah, I know, hidden myths. Alright? But, I mean, you know, no, sensei for the hidden cloud. Because he has lightning. So yeah. That's what he wants to do. So, Naruto finds out a way to get out of the Hidden Leaf Village because he gave up on the Hidden Leaf Village. Also, Naruto can fly with his wind technique. Flying. So, Naruto flies over to the Hidden Cloud Village. All that goes on. So, Naruto makes a name for himself. He is an S-rank ninja.
Nagito?
He's 13. His name is the Blind Swordsman. Swordman. It's swordsman. Swordman. The Blind Swordman. Alright? Or the Blind Fox, you could call it. The Blind Fox or the Blind Swordman. So, yeah, that's how Naruto goes, right? Naruto becomes a sensei at 13. Because no one can fuck with him. Alright? So, he trains a new group of
people?
Ninjas.
What? Wait, is there one named Nagito?
No. No. So, one of them, the Astra reincarnation is one of them. No, never mind. So, these people are the two-person team, most powerful of them, and more chosen. They're more like, they're able to be powerful, because these are the 2 tails and the 4 tails. Alright? Wait. 2 tails and the 1 tails. Gaara is not the 1 tails anymore. So, not the 1 tails. So, the 2 tails makes this person sneaky because it's a bobcat. Bobcat.
Is it girl or boy?
Girl. No, boy. So, the 1 tails is, I think, a bear. I'm not actually sure. I think it's a bear. Is it a bear?
Yeah.
What is the 1 tails? So, Naruto. So the 1 tails bear is a girl.
Wait, there's only 2 people?
Yeah. So, these 2 people are blind. I'm just kidding. They both possess the Rinnegan. And, yeah. And they are both non-blind. Alright? They're not blind. Very powerful. So Naruto teaches them how to befriend the tailed beast and tightens their seal. They wouldn't get in much trouble. So yeah. Let me think of a mission for them. Oh, alright. I thought of one. So,
Tactically.
no. Their mission is to assassinate a person. They're going to assassinate Itachi Uchiha. Itachi Uchiha. So they're walking across the forest, and then they see Itachi. They surround him, but they're still on trees hidden. So Naruto does frick this, and then pours fire on his sword. Like, he has this special kind of fire that's liquid. Well, he can turn anything into liquid, alright? That's what his ability. Huh?
What kind is Naruto? Uzumaki.
Nah. Hikaru. No. The black. Nizumaki. Nizumaki. Because Uzumaki. Let's say he was the red Flash instead of the yellow Flash. Naruto's dad is the Uzumaki, and Naruto's mom was a Nizumaki. Yep. Just because I can, I want to switch the roles. So, Naruto pours a liquid of fire, lightning, and water. Turns it all sharp. Throws it up in the air. Multiply it by 500. And then goes at the bottom of them. And then spits acid at the bottom. Like a pool full of acid. And he would jump up. And then Naruto would use...
Fire.
No. Flying slash. No. This would be named... These two people have flying. He taught them how to fly because they're not as prodigies, but they know how to do some stuff, and they both have katanas. So he does a flying slash, and they do he does the team flying slash. He says, do the team version of the flying slash. So all three of them both of them jump out of the bushes and then slashes him. And Naruto slashes him too. So then all the fire, the lightning, and water hits him, and then he falls in the acid, and then his bones are that's the only part of him that's alive. His bones. Yep. And that's how Itachi dies.
In this story,
that was that was a bit like Itachi didn't even get to do anything in his story.
he just had to get murdered.
Yep. Just wanted to murder him. Everything actually goes as canon with Itachi, but yeah.
I might get stuck. Yeah.
So, Naruto, alright? Goes back to the village, teaches them a bunch of stuff. Shindori, Fireball, the Great Fireball Jutsu. Teaches them how to speak with their swords. And they randomly chose these swords. They were not chosen by the swords. So these swords aren't as powerful as Naruto's. So he takes them back to a sword shop. Alright? He takes them to a sword shop. So they are sitting down listening to all the swords, and then they see one. They say, those swords we want. So he buys them for them. And these cost about $1 million to get these swords. I'll tell you what's so good about these swords. Let's say there's 2 dragon blades. It gives the owner all 5 chakra natures. And as soon they were chosen by these swords too. So it's actually able to slice through you too. So
like this.
So if you pull it out of case and then put it back in and are behind you, that's how they slice through you. Yep. So yeah. So this is how we're gonna leave it off. So
make sure to like the video.
Like and subscribe. And if you want to see more, come at me.
Come on me.
So let's get into it. I'm gonna say goodbye.